Yeah, so hi, welcome to Walmart.
Why are you flirting with me?
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video.
1997, Walmart opened its first store in Germany.
Red Walmart.
They had officially entered the largest retail market in Europe.
But 9 years later, they sold their stores, packed their bags, and left the country.
Oh.
Wow.
They had lost $1 billion. So how did the largest private employer in the world fail so badly?
Uh-oh, this is going to be interesting.
You don't hear this about Walmart.
By 1988, Walmart had become the most profitable retailer in the US. Their success spurred the company to start looking abroad at the international market. And the expansion has been largely successful. Walmart now has almost 12,000 stores in 27 countries.
In Britain, they now own the second largest supermarket chain in the country, Asda. They're the largest private employer in Mexico and the third largest in Canada. But that success is not universal.
In 1997, Walmart purchased two German retail chains, Wertkauf and Interspar, totaling 95 stores.
It was a huge risk. Germany in the late 90s was a hostile market.
Restrictive shopping hours, regulated
On
zoning,
weekends.
and high unemployment kept other companies away, according to analysts at Kurt Salman Associates Europe. Retail market growth rates averaged just 0.3% per year in the 90s.
It was also entering a market full of successful native discount retailers like Aldi and Lidl, which were stiff competition. By German law, these smaller stores could offer lower prices than big box stores like Walmart.
Soon after arriving in Germany, Walmart faced accusations that it was using short-term predatory pricing to try and put local shopkeepers out of business. Regulators had to order Walmart to raise the price of basics like milk, flour, and butter.
You know,
After
it's
that-
different though because when you in that type of field, you playing the game and you got to play the game how you're supposed to play
Right.
it. That's the game. Walmart had very competitive prices and it was pushing everyone else out because they was able to drive everyone else in.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do it like in the U.S., what they were used to doing, and nobody else were really affected. Well, people were affected, but we go to different stores for different reasons.
Right.
People love Target for different reasons. People love Walmart for different reasons. If you're going to another country, you have to take their culture into account, as well. So
And I don't
I
think
can see that.
Yeah, but I don't think that Walmart did. I think Walmart really took their own their own approach when it coming to Germany, and they really won in that way before getting kicked out.
Before getting kicked out, but I mean, you can't go up in there and saying, "Hey, milk is $1," and at their other stores, milk is $6.
Oh yeah, you're gonna definitely drive
so-
out competitors in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Hey, that's the game.
It was
though.
like, you can't come up in here and do that.
But went straight to the
Their
look.
prices were
Pick
too
it up.
high in comparison to the competition, like Aldi, which ran small, bare-bones stores.
The discount retail sector was a lot larger in Germany than in other countries. It was about 40% of the supermarket business, which meant that groceries and daily goods tended to cost around 15% less than the European
That's a
average.
big jump.
On
That's
top
big.
of these financial obstacles, Walmart faced a different kind of problem, a cultural problem.
Culture.
The friendly Walmart practices, based on Southern hospitality, were perceived by many to be fake and at odds with German culture.
German media reported that Walmart required its employees to start their shifts by engaging in synchronized calisthenics and group chants of Walmart, Walmart, Walmart. This was intended to build loyalty and morale. Walmart also required its cashiers to flash smiles at patrons, which a lot of customers thought was flirty and creepy.
So we have been told by you guys as well that smiling does come off as a way of something else than what we may want it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But, you know, Walmart, like, the owners are from the South.
Yeah, of course.
So they have that Southern hospitality. And I can understand, you know, by learning our new supporters and their cultures that they're not all smiley and friendly as we are. You know, a lot of them are more private, and our private and their private is different. So, for example, we're private people, but we're friendly people. They're private. They don't want people to ask them about their days. So, I could see how that failed. Woo.
Yeah, so, hi, welcome to Walmart.
Why are you flirting with me?
Yeah, all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? No, real talk, and that's how it is.
Yeah.
And for the chant at the beginning, I feel like the owner would have his workers do that because you don't want, for us, it's like you don't want people to be in a box.
Yeah.
You want people to be able to socialize, to be comfortable, to have a sense of awareness that they're around people that likes them, because hospitality and being around an environment that is, you know, opening to you is greeting, like, it's really good to have.
Right.
So.
And we both used to work for Walmart at one point in our lives. So, okay. I mean, I didn't do no chant. Of course, this was the 90s, but I didn't do no
different.
chant.
Yeah, back in the day, it still was chanting like that.
Walmart.
That's also how they felt about Walmart greeters. Pretty creepy.
People found these things strange. Germans just don't behave that way. Hans Martin Poschmann, the secretary of the Verdi Union, which represented 5,000 Walmart employees, told the New York Times.
Walmart also imposed restrictive measures on their employees, which they called an ethics code.
Walmart required its employees to report if coworkers broke any rules, and if they didn't comply, they could be fired. Walmart also prohibited sexual intimacy and flirting between coworkers, according to the Financial Times Deutschland.
A German court eventually struck down this ethics code in 2005. By German standards, Walmart is also anti-union.
Yep.
They didn't understand that in Germany, companies and unions are closely connected. They thought we were communists, Poschmann told the Times.
It sounds like employees, associates, they're listened to.
And without going through union politicians.
Of course not.
All unions work at is taking a cut out of my pay.
Unions strongly opposed the work.
Wow. And I think we were talking to some people in the comment section about the unions and about how it used to be popular and now it's not popular here. And it's only like the northern states that still have some of the unions. And I'm sure like a couple other areas do as well. But I was looking at this video and I remember watching this video.
This is a long time ago.
Yeah, when I was employed with Walmart, and that was like college days.
Yeah, that was a long
like,
time ago.
Over a decade ago. So
yeah.
Okay, they still got this video around.
Culture and
Walmart and German unions never established comfortable relations. All of these obstacles combined led to declining sales.
Walmart's German stores had a profit margin of 1% compared to their British stores, which had a margin of 6 to 8%. Germany's top 10 chains made up 30% of the market, but Walmart made up just 3% of the market.
Oops.
Full-time staff in Germany demanded a 19% premium compared to UK workers on average, which drove up Walmart's operational costs as their sales declined.
So Walmart withdrew from the country in 2006, offloading 85 of its stores to its local rival, Metro.
They had employed 11,000 people and generated $2 billion in 2005. But that represented just 4% of Walmart's international operations. It has become increasingly clear that in Germany's business environment, it would be difficult for us to obtain the scale and results we desired. Michael Duke, vice chairman of Walmart stores, told the Times.
Walmart's dedication to their company culture ended up dooming them in Germany. The lesson? The locals are always right.
Definitely.
Yep, that's what it is, man. That's different. This is different. You know that people was going through it because they had to lose jobs. You know the market was going through it because they had to lose customers, right? And then you had the community who was going through it because they weren't used to the different styles of personality, hospitality. So it was a lot that happened.
I don't think any American store would
they wouldn't
be successful in Germany.
It wouldn't make it.
Yeah, but you know, it was the German people who were employed by Walmart. So I wonder how that culture change was.
Yeah, well,
and I bet the people was like, I'm not going to Walmart. That's so creepy.
That's another thing. The community probably was very strong on not going to something to shut down the business. So that's something I feel like a lot of other locations may want to look into, because if you want to stop something from working, it's just the people. The people are the people that's making everything move.
Definitely.
So when the people move this way, guess where the money go? With them.
Right. So if you worked at Walmart, if you had the experience of going to Walmart and you're in Germany, let us know. That would be very interesting to see those experiences.
After years of hyperinflation and the GDP growing 1.5% from 1980 to 1993 in Brazil, the country's economy was on the rise. Brazil introduced economic reforms in the 1990s, and according to the Washington Post, Brazil attempted to move the economy from a period of state-run monopolies to a free market. Brands like Walmart saw this as an opportunity to expand their global reach with an emerging market on the rise. By 1995, Walmart announced that they would be entering the Brazilian market, and by 1996, the company opened 5 stores. By 2000, Walmart had 14 stores in Brazil. But it wouldn't be long until Walmart began rapidly growing in Brazil. In 2004, the company made an acquisition of Bom Preço and its 118 stores for $500 million. And in 2005, Walmart finalized a $757 million acquisition of Sunny's 140 stores across Brazil. Walmart believed that these acquisitions would improve the company's position as a national retailer in Brazil, operating 295 stores in 17 of Brazil's 26 states. At the time, Walmart Brazil's then president stated, "We are looking forward to getting to know the habits of the local customers and strengthen relationships with the regional suppliers." But understanding the habits of the local customers would be something that would end up hurting Walmart's expansion plans. At its peak, Walmart Brazil had 558 stores across the country. This included Walmart and Sam's Club, along with local banner brands such as Bom Preço and Maxi. But that was in 2013. By 2018, Walmart had closed 120 of its stores in Brazil. Walmart Brazil has been hemorrhaging cash and making very little movement in revenue growth. The company grew too fast and it wasn't seeing much of a return on its investments. According to Reuters, Walmart posted operating losses for 7 straight years, partly due to trouble with labor, inefficient operations, poor store locations, and uncompetitive prices.
Wait. Why do most companies over-brand themselves? Like, they have buildings located every single, like when Starbucks came, it was everywhere.
Every corner.
It's like, you know when you walk outside, you see all these random empires? It's like, when they started doing that, who put that there? You know what I'm saying? So it's like they hurt themselves faster when they overly, because I think it's all about the planning. They think it's supposed to work because of the population, where they putting it at, but then people are not moving as quickly to the location like they thought it would, and it hurts them.
Yes, and then buying all of the stores that the people are used to buying, the stores that people love, and then not offering them the same value that those stores had. Yeah.
It's crippling almost, huh?
CNBC reached out to Walmart, but the company could not corroborate the report from Reuters.
Through 2014 to 2018, Walmart's participation in the market share stayed flat at 2.5%. While its main competitors, both Carrefour and Casino, French retailers, they saw an increase in overall retailing market shares.
And over the 23 years it's been in Brazil, it's failed to reach the local crowd of consumers. The reason? Well, Walmart didn't adapt to the local consumers' needs, and the company didn't capitalize on how Brazilian shoppers spent their money. The local spender was not all that interested in Walmart's famous everyday low prices and its one-stop shop business model. That's just not how the typical Brazilian shopper spent their money.
Although it works very well in the US and other countries such as Chile and Mexico, it backfired in Brazil. Brazilian consumers are very attracted to promotional sales, but promotional sales are only effective in Brazil if they are punctual. So since prices were low every day, Brazilians didn't actually perceive value in the promotion.
According to McKinsey and Company, they would proactively search for savings, and oftentimes they would even shop at multiple stores to find the best deals available, from discount chains to cash and carry format stores. One type of retailer that Brazilians don't utilize is e-commerce shopping. In fact, in 2018, Walmart Brazil announced that it would be winding down its first-party e-commerce business in the country. The most popular option for today's Brazilian consumers are the cash and carry format stores known as atacarejos. It combines words like atacado, which means cash and carry, and varejo, which means retailer. That's because these stores are mixed between the two retail formats.
The atacarejo's rise in Brazil is mainly tied to the economic crisis that has affected Brazil in the last couple of years. So while the atacarejo and the hypermarkets are similar in model, so both have a large array of products, they have big selling spaces and attractive prices. Brazilian consumers, which were already price sensitive and with now a limited purchasing power, were forced to think strategically how they did their grocery shopping in the month.
From 2017 to 2018, these kinds of stores grew 11% and raked in $12.5 billion in sales.
But I wonder why Sam's Club didn't work. If Sam's Club is a Walmart brand. Because it sounds, how they're describing it, it sounds the same as their cash and carry stores.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But Brazilians say, baby, it's been $2 for the last 2 months.
What's wrong with it?
When it's going to go down to $1.25?
Hey, that's how it be. You give them a little inch, you know what I'm saying? They're going to want that extra price drop, especially if you keep it on market for a long, long time. Sam's Club is just different from Walmart, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a membership, right?
Yeah.
I don't know too many people who want to go in there and take their picture. Then also you got to buy in bulk. You know what I'm saying? Because everything comes in packaging. So who wants that amount of stuff for that price? So it's just different when it comes to them, too.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking about, like, our spending habits.
And their spending habits. So that...
And for us, we want things to be the same every month. The bread is... Since when the bread went up to 25 cents?
25 cents.
You know, we want things to be the same every month because we budget our grocery shopping.
100%.
So I would love to know, like, how does a Brazilian grocery shop or, you know, shop for clothes or whatever?
Yeah.
How are y'all looking to, like, bargain like we've seen in places like Morocco and I can't think of another place, but places like Morocco with the bargaining?
They're not going to bargain in Walmart.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They're used to the well, I guess you could say
the price.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the price is the price.
Yeah.
Let us know.
In that same time frame, supermarkets and convenience stores only saw small growth of 3.7%. As for Walmart, 60 of its stores were closed in 2018 alone. Walmart trails behind companies like Carrefour and Casino, who are leaders in the cash and carry format stores, according to Kantar. And Walmart has continued to struggle to find its footing in Brazil, competing against these kinds of format stores. In 2017, Carrefour raked in $16.5 billion, and Walmart made less than half of that, making a little over $6.7 billion.
Oh, I mean, that's
So what was its method for success? Well, there's no membership fees like other warehouse stores, which can cost anywhere from $45 to $100 a year. Cash and carry stores traditionally have lower operating costs and are able to offer lower prices for products. And according to Euromonitor, between 2012 and 2017, warehouse clubs and cash and carry stores in Brazil grew 99%. Brands like Carrefour's Atacado offers customers low-interest credit cards that can only be used at stores under the Carrefour umbrella. As of 2018, there are 2 million Atacado credit cards, which leads customers to spend 15% more on the cards. Despite these missteps, Walmart pursued a footprint in Brazil. The company tried to position itself to acquire different banner stores in Brazil to widen its hold on the country. One of its successful banner stores was Maxi, which was a cash and carry format store, but since there are only 44 stores in Brazil, it isn't enough to keep Walmart afloat. In addition to closing down stores across the country, it remodeled 120 stores as leadership fluctuated under 4 different CEOs in less than a decade. In June of 2018, Walmart announced that they will be selling 80% of their business in Brazil to a private equity firm called Advent International.
They want to invest more in the Atacarejo model, so they want to rebrand some of the less profiting hypermarkets into the atacarejos. They're going to cut costs as much as they can, raising different suppliers. That they would seek new suppliers that would raise Brazilian products into their shelves.
In a statement about the deal, Walmart said that they will continue to have stake in Walmart Brazil and will continue giving the Brazil business the best opportunity for long-term growth. CNBC reached out to Walmart, but the company did not respond to any questions regarding its struggles in Brazil. The deal with Advent would allow Walmart a 20% stake in the Brazil market, but the company expects to record a net loss of $4.5 billion. Advent looks to turn things around for Walmart's remaining 438 stores in Brazil, without opening any new stores, for now.
All right, man, we're gonna put a pin on it right there, bro. Walmart, what happened? What's going on?
Interesting.
I mean, it's a good idea to, have a Walmart in Brazil.
Yeah.
Huge population. You know what I'm saying?
But just the same as in Germany.
Well,
the
we
local
know
habits. Just,
local habits.
yeah, it don't fit the brand. It don't fit the brand.
Oh.
And that's okay. Let us know if the stores that they acquired, like, reopen. Let us know. We'll let you know. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.